We are on, right? Hello, video people. Okay, in Mary Kay, we have been very blessed in this business. I started this 24 years ago, and we have just, I don't know how it happened. It's not me, it's not Lisa, it's not Monica. It's just this combination of God being involved in our business every single day. But He has blessed us, and we have consultants in 42 states now. So because of that, we want all of our consultants, whether they're in our backyard in Schaumburg or our consultants in New York or Alaska. I have 3 consultants in Alaska. I have 2 in Hawaii. I'm thinking maybe road trip. But we want all of our consultants to have access to the training, whether they can be here or not. And so we're videotaping tonight because we were short on our glamour appointment and our advanced glamour training. And so that's what we're doing tonight, is just helping consultants and directors too to learn just a little bit more about glamour along with y'all, with your hands-on. We're taking notes, and we're really we're trying to learn too. Now, because we're videotaping, it's going to be really, really important to kind of try to keep the chit-chat down. And if you have a question, if the guests have a question, consultants, you got to save your questions to the very end. But if we miss a liner, or we miss a color, or you can't find your brush, or something's happening, that's something that you're going to ask me, because if Mariah, if you're having that question, Gloria might have the same question. So guests, please bring your questions up to me, and let's try to keep our questions consultants to the end. Okay, so that'll help me stay. This is a little bit difficult because I do these appointments very intimately with maybe 1, 2, or 3 people around my dining room table, and so I'm trying very hard to duplicate that. I don't ever write anything down. I don't go by an outline, so I'm really trying to make sure that I do this process exactly how I do in my home. So trying to make it as intimate as possible. So, all right. So here we're going to start out. Now Hannah was at my house on Tuesday night. And Hannah and I are brand new friends, just met her Tuesday night, and she loves me. But she's new to the area. She doesn't have any girlfriends yet. Look how cute she is. I'm like, well, you come see us. We got lots of girlfriends. So, but we had fun, and we did a skincare appointment. We did an anti-aging appointment. And through the appointment, I always promise to do a second appointment, and we do advanced glamour with eyes, cheeks, and lips. And so, so we concentrated on just skin. We did a lip, hand, and eye treatment. We did her anti-aging facial. We talked a lot. We did lots of fun stuff, but all about skincare. Okay, and so tonight, what I promised her on Tuesday night is that we would do advanced glamour, and I said, hey, why don't you come Thursday night? Because you'll meet some other girls in the area. Because she's from, where are you from, Hannah?
Western Kansas.
Western Kansas, that's right. Overland Park. She's 45 minutes from Pam, and all my family is right there in Kansas. So she's up here. She's getting married. She's living with her fiance and the family. They just bought a home. They're getting married in
18 days.
18 days. Congratulations! You're gonna get the medal and everything. You know, the certificate, the T-shirt that said you did it. It's gonna be great. Yeah, because there's a lot of accomplishments when you run through those formalities of getting married. Okay, so I have asked Hannah also to be kind of my voice model, because what I also find is that sometimes, if for consultants' sake, I think verbiage and how we ask those questions are so important. So the way that I always start out my glamour appointments is, now Hannah, I noticed that you have beautiful brown eyes, and we love these color cards, because these new color cards that the company has are awesome, consultants. So I sometimes go by the color of their eyes, sometimes I don't, because I look at them, and just for experience, that's what I do. But you guys should go, if they have brown eyes, give them the brown card. If they have green eyes, give them the green card. But for Hannah, now Hannah, I am going to go ahead and give you the brown eye card, but here's the deal. I think that this blush is just going to be a little bit too bold for you. It's our bold berry, so we're going to come back off of that. So I have a couple questions for you, because we're going to build off that color card. We're not going to stop there. We're going to build on that, because we're also going to go through, if you all want to know how to do a smoky eye look, if you want to do the Deborah Bailey airbrush eye look, this one right here, signature look. So if you guys want to do that, we can build from that, but we're going to start with the color card. Now, Hannah, when you are in your everyday life, do you feel like you do a natural look, kind of a classic look, a dramatic look, and do you know what those 3 things mean?
I do know what they mean. I go for a natural look.
Natural. So maybe one eyeshadow, maybe a little bit of mascara, a little bit of liner, probably not so much bronzer or blusher, but a little bit of maybe lip gloss or lip balm.
Yes.
Very natural. And that's your everyday professional look at the office.
Yes.
Right? Okay. And for today, though, because you know classic, we add a couple of eyeshadows, we add a little blusher maybe, and we might add a lip color and a lip gloss to get up to classic, right? And so is that kind of what you'd like to try tonight, kind of in the middle? Or do you want to go all in and go dramatic and go for 4 or 5 eyeshadows? We can do strobing, we can do 2 blush colors, we can do lip liner, lip color, lip gloss, and everything. Which one do you want?
That sounds like a little much. I'm going to go for the middle line.
Okay, so we're going to go for classic. Now, the questions that I just asked, you all be thinking, guys, you think about, because we can stop at classic, and then I'm going to show you how to turn a classic look, which is a great professional day look, into a night look. Okay, so by the time we're done, you're going to be awesome. Because, and for natural, classic, and dramatic, it really doesn't really mean how much more makeup you put on or how darker it is. It's how many more steps you have is actually what means, is the difference between natural, classic, and dramatic, okay? Like me, I have on 6 eyeshadows, I have on 3 blushers, because it takes a lot of money and a lot of effort to look this good at 57, right? Am I 57? Yeah? No. I'm 56. You're 57.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I'm just saying. Okay, so then what we're going to do is for lip color, when you kind of think about lips in your everyday, do you have a tendency to go with a really neutral tone, like something in a neutral kind of browny, bronzy kind of look? Or do you have a tendency to go with the pinks, mauves, berries? What do you do with your lips?
I try to keep it more natural, but I do like the ones with a little more pink or purple.
Okay, and here's the deal, Hannah. You have really good lips. In our business, we look for lips and lids. And I bet y'all didn't know that. Did you know that, Gloria? We look for lips and lids. And so, because you have great lips and you have great teeth. And so so do you, Lauren. You got, oh, look at her smile. She's got a good, you got a good smile. So what that means is, you can push the envelope on that color. Now, you know, some of us who don't have these nice, you know, voluptuous lips, you know, we have to pull back on our color a little bit because we don't want our attention. You too, Christy, you've got really good lips too. So that means, it doesn't mean that you have to go with red or really deep purple or anything like that, but you too, you've got good lips, and Gloria, right? Gloria, you got good lips. So, you know what? Everybody in this room, Justina,
Oh, kind of.
yeah, you're like, what about me, man? You know what I keep thinking about on you is your blue eyes. You have the most beautiful, are you Polish? You have Polish in your background? I knew that, man. You've got beautiful blue eyes. Oh my gosh. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that. So getting back to the lip color. All right, so you're going to trust me? Or she's like, yeah, because I've known you for 48 hours. Okay, so we're going to go, because here's the Scooby. Ladies, this is the time for you to try something new. Try something outside the box, because what are you going to do? If you hate it, what are you going to do? You can go home and wash it off. It's not like building buildings. You make a mistake building a building on your electrical plant, there's fire involved, people are killed. It's a big deal. So this is like makeup. If you try on something new and you don't like it, you can't stand in the middle of Walgreens makeup aisle and go, well, I want to try that one. I want to try that one. Now try it. So like if you've never tried a berry lip color and your mom has always said, berry will look great on you, try berry tonight, you know? Do something a little bit different, because you're going to go home and wash it off with your Mary Kay skincare. And we're all going to take off our eye makeup with our oil-free eye makeup remover that is the only one FDA approved that kills eye mites. Google it. I dare you. Because, you know, we all have eye mites, right? We all have eye mites, and it's very disgusting. We don't advertise it. Eye mites cannot hurt you. It's like the same thing with good bacteria and bad bacteria on your skin. The same thing. Did we talk about this Tuesday night?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay, so I'm not totally flooring you, right? Because I think you even said that you knew about this. But good bacteria and bad bacteria, we all have it. It's there. We know it, right? So we know it's not going to hurt us. But same way with...
Pause.
Pause.
You're good.
Okay. All right. Did we miss? Do I need to rewind anything?
No.
Okay.
You're perfect.
Because it was all so good. Okay. Hi, video people. Okay. So the thing about eye mites are, you can Google this. you know, and I know you probably will if you're under 30, but anyway, eye mites, we all have them. We all have them, but what happens with eye mites is if you've ever gone to bed, you haven't taken off your makeup, or you haven't done your facial like you need to do your skincare products at night with your Mary Kay, or maybe some other prestigious line. I hope it's Mary Kay. But here's the deal, if you don't take off your eye makeup at night, and who in here wears liner or mascara both every day? Most days, not every day, but most days. Okay, here's a Scooby. If you're not taking that eye makeup off at night, those little eye mites love liner and mascara. So they are working at that product all night long, and then you wake up and you have a hole right here and you're missing 2 or 3 lashes. It's because you didn't get your mascara and liner off. They compromise your lashes. They can't hurt you. But if you want big old healthy lashes like me, because mine are so thick, and this is all product, you guys. I have little short, little blonde lashes. So anyway, but if you really want nice healthy lashes, you have to be taking off your eye makeup every night with your oil-free eye makeup remover. It will be the best $15 you ever buy. That you buy. You need to buy this. Okay, buy this video, people. So back to, we are going to do, does that say Fancy Nancy on there? Okay, we're going to start with this, and I'm going to find you a Fancy Nancy, because I want you to do a Fancy Nancy. Thank you, Bethany. Gosh, magical on video. This is what happened, and this is all going to make sense in a minute. All right, so now, Hannah, I think you've got everything that you need there except for your liner. Now, when you do a liner, do you have a tendency to go black or brown? Which one do you do, black or brown?
Black.
Black, okay, black. You want to try something a little different tonight? Who has a black liner, extra black liner? Anybody? Here's one. Are you sure?
That's great.
Okay, thanks, Rhonda. Just a second, video people. Okay, thank you. Okay, here we go. So Hannah, there's your liner. All right. Now, so we've got eyes, cheeks, and lips, and we're ready to rock and roll. Once we start here, ladies, then we'll move fast and furious. Thank you, guests, for letting us do that little training tidbit, because I think that it's asking the questions in the beginning what the woman wants. We need to listen, and until you gain a little bit of experience, go with, you know, what she tells you, what she wants. But if you have a little bit of confidence, you can kind of help her to steer her, to help her to do a little something outside her comfort zone, maybe just this once, because she'll go home and wash it off. All right, so now, and we're going to do your color card, and then what I want to do is I'm going to give you these. You've got your smoky plum there, but you're probably going to need these, because when we get there, I think you're going to want to do this, but this is extra. Okay, all right. So now, ready to rock and roll? Are you excited? Yeah? Okay. The other thing is, look at your brushes, and your brushes should be in chronological order. We're going to work from the bottom to the top, or from the left to the right, okay, if you've got your brush sets. Mine are just kind of thrown out there. So is Bethany's, because we were in charge of that, right? Okay. Yep. So what we're first going to do is y'all should have some beach blonde. Y'all should have some bleach blonde. This is our cream eyeshadow. What I love about this product is it'll last you forever. It'll last you about 3 months. Mine is pretty sorry right now, looking pretty bad. But it lasts forever. But the primer, the eye primer is already in that. We sell a really fabulous eye primer that will last you 6 months. It's $12 if you are used to doing a little eye primer. But a lot of women, they say, gosh, you know, my eyeshadow's, anybody can do this job. Crease, or, you know, it dusts, it kind of flakes off. If you start with a primer of some sort, a base, that's not going to happen. So you either got to buy a little cream eyeshadow from us that has the primer in it, or you can use an eye primer that works just as well, but this is going to give you a little bit of color. So you're going to take your first brush. I have to put my glasses on so I look really smart, so you can really listen to me, because it's going to get down and dirty here in a minute. So take your beach blonde. You're going to take your first brush, which is what they call the faux baba. That's in French, if you didn't notice. Cream eye color brush. You're going to pick that up. You're going to pick up a little bit of that cream eyeshadow, and we're going to place that from our lash line on our lower lid all the way up to our eyebrow. You're going to do your whole lid a very thin layer. Go. Okay. Now the other thing is your little mirrors detached. They do detach. They do detach. Yeah, gosh, Kim, what'd you do to that? Did you muscle that into you? Oh my gosh, help me. I don't want to break it. Ah, okay, so these do detach if you've got to get it up closer to you. And some of you do have a magnifying on the other side, but I would say steer away from that because it's a little scary. So I would really recommend not for you to use it because it's looking too close. Nobody looks that close. God maybe, but not everybody else. So we're taking that cream eyeshadow, beach blonde, or pale peach. Which one is Gloria using?
They both got beach blonde.
Beach blonde, okay. Okay, perfect. And so we want to just, a very thin layer, so we want to see it perfect, Christina. We're doing both eyes. Yep, that's perfect on this side. So just remember, we're just using this as a base. And Mary Kay is into a teaching philosophy. We don't give you the fish, we teach you to fish. That's our whole mentality. We don't want you to just have the skills for one day. We do it for you, and you look fabulous one day, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, you shouldn't be in the movies. You look so awesome. And you're like, well, I had my Mary Kay appointment today. Well, that can't happen because then what happens tomorrow? We're not going to be in your bathroom tomorrow. We want to teach you these skills and pass the information on to you free of charge so that you can take these skills with you. But here's the deal about good glamour techniques. And I know we're multitasking because we're women. I'm just going to keep talking while you're doing this because this is an easy step. It gets harder as we go. And if you don't have enough, raise your hand. Christy's fast, man. You must have children. Do you have little kids?
No.
Really? Oh my gosh, you did that fast. You did that like a mom with 6 kids. Okay, I got 1 minute to get my makeup on. That was my gift that just fell down. All right. Where were we? I was saying something really, really interesting, really profound. Oh, you got to practice, ladies. This is like putting on pantyhose. The first time you put on pantyhose, what happened? You fell over, you said, I'm never doing this again, and yeah, you did. Okay, it's the same thing. You have to practice this technique. What you learned tonight, because it's going to be so awesome and so profound, you're going to want to duplicate this maybe tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Don't wait a week or you're going to forget everything that we've taught you. We have a cheat sheet. Try saying that 3 times. A cheat sheet. I can't talk either. We have a little cheat sheet that we're going to take. You get to take home with you. We'll even email it to you if you can. Don't say that too fast. It might be a bad word. Did I say a bad word? No. Okay, because I have to put my coin in the swear jar if that happens. Because I have one of those sitting on my desk. We all have our devil, right? All right, so anyways, but you got to practice. You got to do it 2 or 3 or 4 times and you really get good at it. I know you don't believe me, but my full makeup, I did my full makeup in 8 minutes. This is 8 minutes. I don't do this every day. I do this when, I'm driving the pink Cadillac and people expect me to look like this. But, if you do it multiple times, you're going to get better at it. Okay, everybody got on their base color. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pick up that second brush and we are going to concentrate on these color cards. The eye definer, that's your second brush. This little sample right here is your eyes, cheeks, and lips. You're going to pull the cellophane off the top of that. Go ahead and pull the cellophane off of the eyes, cheeks, and lips part. Pull it off all the way so it doesn't bug you. And we're going to concentrate on the first color. The lightest, I'm sorry, back up. I don't like doing it the way the cards do it. So, because I'm a little bit of a rebel. What we're going to do tonight, we're going to start with our eyes. What they don't teach you on YouTube is, it's paint by number. My makeup, when I do this, and I did it really dark and I did it really dramatic so that you guys can see when I have to point to a certain step that we're doing. But you want it to be blotches of color because the secret to Mary Kay products is blending. Now that doesn't mean take away. That means blending the colors into each other, and we'll get to that. So what we do first is we're going to start with the middle color in your card, which is what they call, I think it's called the crease color because we're going to put it in our crease. How funny is that? Okay, so we're going to take the middle color and you're going to take that crease brush, and I really want to see right on this brow bone, that lower lid has to stay light. Don't let any dark color come down here on this lower lid. You're going to do that right on that bone, right, not really in the crease, above the crease, right on the brow bone, and you're going to do windshield wiper look. And I want it dark. I want to be able to look at you and go, wow, where are you going? You're in your car with the windshield wipers on. We want it this way, okay? The same way. Now, oh, before you do this, because I would hate for the Mary Kay police to jump out of the cabinets and slap your hand. So here's the deal. You never want to pass this imaginary line of the bottom of your eye, or the outside of your eye, to the bottom of your eyebrow. That imaginary line should never have color underneath that line. If you're young and gorgeous, it makes you look tired. If you're more mature and older and gorgeous, it's going to make you look older. We don't want to look older at all. So never, no color. And if you do a goober, if you have a goober, you have 1,000,000 Q-tips. I go through 4 Q-tips every time I do my glamour, because you use the Q-tips to take the product away or to, you know, to fix a goober. Not your fingers, because your fingers have oil on them, and it will disrupt your makeup. So okay, go. Windshield wipers, that crease brown color, right dark, and I want to see it because we're going to blend probably 40% of it away when we go to blend, okay? And don't come out too far. Don't come out too far because remember that imaginary line. You don't want to look tired or old because there's this breaking point around 35. We don't know if we're getting old or not old, and so trust me, you're going to want to look lifted. Okay? Let me see, Lord. More color. More. I want it darker. Oh, come on. Here. Look at this. Video people, can you see this? I mean, I want it, like, I want to be able to see it. Okay? So, it should be paint by color. Like, it should look like tiger stripes. Because I promise you guys, this is what they don't teach you on YouTube. We're not blending yet. We're going to place the color, place the color, place the color, and then we're going to blend it all together, and the angels are going to sing. And it's just going to be awesome. The heavens are going to open up because you're going to learn how to do your eye makeup with 3 colors, and then we'll move into smoky eye and airbrushed eye for those of you who are a little bit more adventurous. And remember, we're not blending yet. We're placing that color. Justina, perfect example. Perfect example. I can really see that windshield wiper stroke. Lauren, awesome. Awesome. She's like, I look like a clown. You should look like a clown right now. You should be looking in the mirror going, oh gosh, I hope nobody sees me. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take the same brush. You might have a little paper towel there. You might have, here, Justine, use the back of that. There was this brush cleaner on the other side. Take the brush and get that brown off of your first brush. Make sure you get the first color off. Because what you're going to do is you're going to take the darkest color, the third color, because we're going to come back to the lighter color. You're going to take that third color. Everybody watch me. Here's where you're going to ignore the numbers, but I want you to look at the shadowing of number 2 and 3 on this little diagram. Now let me explain. You're going to take this third color and you're going to do outside, or we're going to do, help me.
Sideways V's.
Sideways V's. See how technical this is? So you're going to do sideways V's, and here's the deal. I don't want any of that dark color, because this is really dark. I don't want any of that dark color from the outside of your eye to the bottom of your eyebrow, and I want this a sideways V. So what you're going to do is you're going to drag this dark color along your lash line, and what I like to do, actually, we're going to use sponge tip applicators for this. I don't have any up here, but we're going to use a sponge tip applicator. Thank you, Bethany. You're welcome. Gosh, that video thing really works. Okay, so you're going to take your, and what I want you to do with this dark color, because I really want it concentrated, I want you to pack, I want you to really get that color up, like Lauren, like this, okay, like that. Okay, I'll try to do like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to pat that color right on your lash line. You're going to drag it to 40%. Don't come into 50%, because when you blend, that color is going to come to 50%. So you're going to pat that color on your lash line, 40% in, then you're going to come up in the crease, okay, up in the crease, sideways V, and then you're going to fill in, coming in towards your nose. Don't blend out, because then you're going to have all this color right here, and you're going to look old and tired. Then you're going to have to say that you were at a other glamour appointment, and it starts with an A. So, you have to remember that we're being videotaped. Okay. Okay, so go. Okay, so, and I want to see the color. I want to place the color, because then we're going to blend, baby blend.
So now I'm taking that dark.
Is this the funnest you've ever had in your whole life putting your makeup on? Everybody's like, don't talk to me, I'm putting my makeup on. I'm teaching you to have children right now, because they ask you a million questions when you go to put your makeup on. Okay, so sideways V, and then blend in towards your nose. I spent a lot of time on the eyes, because that's our focal point. Blusher and lipstick, quick. You're doing great, Mariah. Awesome. Let me see, Hannah. Oh, awesome. Okay, awesome. It's not too strong for you, right? You're okay?
When we blend, it'll make me feel better.
Absolutely. Okay. We'll blend, baby, blend. I promise. If you don't blend enough, I'll blend for you. Okay. I love it how quiet everybody is. Concentrate.
Test time.
It is test time. Okay, Lauren, what I would do is make sure from right here down. Actually, she's okay. The Q-tip takes it right off. So I want that color. Go ahead and take off a little bit of that color from the outside of your eye to the bottom of your eyebrow. Okay? You guys are doing fabulous. And as soon as, let me see, Anna. Perfect, like perfect. Like we should have your face on a poster somewhere. Okay. All right, so now what we're gonna do is if everybody, Justina, have you done this before? Has Julie taught you how to do this? Have you watched the YouTube videos? Okay. Those can get you into a lot of trouble. Okay, and Christy, fabulous. Your placement is perfect. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the next brush up, which it should be called a blending brush, but about 8 years ago they changed it to eye crease. This used to be a blending brush. It used to say on here blending, but I don't use this for eye crease. Do you use this for eye crease? Oh, you do. Okay, because Julie's a teacher. She would know that. Okay, so what you're going to do with the eye crease brush is you're going to use it as a blending brush. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you on my eyes how to do this. Because what happens when you blend, if you're taking, blending, if you look blending up in the dictionary, it doesn't say take all your color off. It says to blend. So what you do, and I'll show this side over here, and then I'm going to come over and show, because we're really learning how to do this. Are you so excited to learn how to do this? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to blend the line on the top. So you're blending the line on the top. You want the line to go away without disrupting the color, okay? Then what you're going to do, okay, I'll come over here and show you guys. Can you see? So you do the line at the top. So you're eliminating the line, but you're not eliminating the color. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take the same brush and you start blending the dark brown and whatever that accent color is in the V, you start blending that kind of all together. Okay? Over here. But the light part of your eye, the lower lid in the corner, don't touch that. Don't go into that because we want that to stay light. Okay? The lower inner lid stay light. So did you see that? So you're just kind of blending that all together so the colors are starting to blend together. So you're eliminating the lines. Okay? Oh, Hannah, you're like, can I have my mirror back?
I love how quiet it is.
We were really concentrating. I think we should have a cookie or something. You have a fly in here of all things. Terrible. You guys are doing great. And if you do have to blend that dark color just a little bit, remember to blend in towards your nose, because that's where that color is going to come up about 50% over that light color. But don't blend out, because then you're going to have all this dark stuff out here on your cheek. And if you do get the little colors out here that you don't want, take a Q-tip and roll that Q-tip and keep rolling that Q-tip to take that color away. You see, Mariah? Awesome. Now, and if you have to soften, if you have to soften, like the color's a little too dark, maybe it's too dark in one area, maybe you got a little spot, Q-tips. Use Q-tips, not your fingers. We always go to our fingers. I go through a big box of Q-tips probably every 3 months in my bathroom. My husband gets them at Costco, thank goodness, for like $2. Just keep working that. Let me see, Lauren. Okay, all right. You got big brown eyes. All right. How about you, Gloria? Are you happy?
Okay. We're gonna get my colors together, but I'm happy to learn.
Yes, I love your attitude. You're really nice. I like that. Okay, that's going to be on the video. Okay, all right. Fabulous. Okay, so now what we're going to do, now we're going to come in with the lightest color on your card. Now, here's the Scooby. If you want to go with a smoky eye look, and consultants, just help me with this for a second. I'd rather them be using a lighter color in the inner part. So you're going to use Moonstone instead of that. You're going to use Moonstone instead of that. What do you got, Gloria, hooked up with? Crystalline? Yes, absolutely. What you got? Crystalline, okay. Hannah, I want you to go ahead and use your crystalline there. Don't use that light one. I mean, it's a beautiful color. This is rose gold or whatever. That's a fabulous color. But I want you to use this on your inner lid. Okay, it's going to help kind of tone everything down a little bit. And you, Missy?
Crystalline.
Crystalline, okay. Christy, you're good? What do you got? Crystalline, okay. So I want you to use your lightest color that you've got, either Moonstone or Crystalline. And what we're going to do is, you know how we did, you're going to take your first brush that you used, your cream color brush. Is that what it's called? Cream eye color. Somebody in marketing needs to talk to the people in the field, because, you know, it's just like, okay. So what you're going to do is get all that cream shadow off of there on your paper towel. Get it all off of there. Because I want you to use this for your, because what I love about this brush is not part of your brush set that we have for $55. You get these 5 awesome tools. This really concentrates where you put your product. It really gives you control of where you're putting it. I love this brush. Everybody in here, it's $10. I mean, really. Everybody else's brushes are anywhere from $32 to $128. Have you priced brushes at MAC lately? I mean, I wouldn't even buy brushes at MAC, and I'm in the industry. So anyway, so you're going to take that white color, that lightest color with this brush, and you know how we did our outside V's? Video people? Outside V's? We're going to do inside V's. So we're going to do exactly what we did with the dark color. We're going to duplicate that on the inner lid with the light color. You're just going to reverse that technique. Do not go up on the crease. Stay really close and tight. See how mine is? I did it really. See the white? It's an inside. You see that, Gloria? Justina? Oh, there's a table there. Okay, Lauren, did you see that? Video people? Okay, they'll zoom in on that one. Okay, and Hannah, you saw that, right? You saw mine Tuesday night. Okay, and you saw Christy, right? Okay, do it. Right now. Go. And consultants at my table, I give them all the time that they need for this. I don't rush them through their, that's why I have them come to their skincare appointment. We take time at skincare, and when they come back for glamour, I let them take their time with their glamour. That's why I separated into 2 appointments, because I really feel that most women don't wear their glamour products because they don't know how. They're nervous. They don't want to really ask you a whole lot of questions. You know, everybody's smiling at me. So give them their time. Give them time to figure it out, and then don't rush them. See how that's toning you down just a little bit, Hannah? Okay, because we're still going to blend one more time. Once we get this lighter color on the inner lid, we're going to blend one more time. But this is what really helps your eyes to, because even if you're young and gorgeous, you guys are inundated with so much media, computers. you guys are in traffic, your eyes, the middle of your face is taking on so much stress and so much inundation that you're really showing at the end of the day, you probably look 10 years older than you really are because of the stress you're under. We didn't have that. I mean, I didn't wear a watch until I was 27 years old. So, you know, you guys you live, you know, with your phones. I didn't even live with a watch. So even with that, you just, there's just tricks of the trades that can help you to look a little bit more lifted and a little bit more awake. And that's this procedure when we're doing the inner lid is lighter and the outside is darker, and you allow that inner lid to remain light, it helps you give you an up and out look, up and out. We want everything up and out. You don't have to be 56 and cute to want it up and out. That would be me. Okay, so, okay, here we go. Okay, now liner. Now, who wants to try the Deborah Bailey airbrushed eye look? Okay, you could stop. Just raise your hand. Okay, I love the browbeating of the guests. Okay, so here's the deal. Right now, this is truly, some of you have a little dramatic smoky eye going on. Some of you have a little classic smoky eye going on. Justina, your eye's awesome. Mariah, you've done this before, I think. But now, if you want to stop here with just the smoky eye, this is smoky eyes. So you can stop here, or if you add one more spot of color, it's called the Deborah Bailey spot, that turns it into an airbrushed eye look. And so who wants it? There's no wrong answer here.
So there was no blending after that.
There was no blending. Thank you. Video people, there was no blending. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take that crease brush again, that should say blending brush, and we're going to blend. Be very, very careful not to have this brush go over the light part. Leave the light part alone. But you can blend that middle line. You can blend up above. You can blend out here. Make sure again that you're not depositing any color. Okay, so go ahead and blend towards your nose is the best practice. Blend towards your nose. That'll keep that color falling away on your cheek too. And here's the deal. You can hold a Kleenex up there, but who does that? The color falls down on there, and I take my foundation brush and I do this. And it comes right off. This is also only $10. $10 video people. Best foundation brush you'll ever buy. Okay, better? Anna, let me see. Yeah, okay. Now, if you want to take off just a little bit of color, it's too dark. Look at me. How do you feel about it though?
I like it.
You like it? Okay. But it's not too much for you.
No.
Okay, then put that down. Okay. Always keep checking with your models, your guests, your customers. Always make sure that they're getting what they want. What happens in the makeup artist world is they have a strong hand and they think they know everything, and they don't listen. So it's very important that we listen to our people who are trying to learn these techniques. All right, so now, airbrushed eye. Who wants to do this Deborah Bailey spot? Okay, so what you're going to do you have an amber blaze in front of you? The sample. You need one? If you need, Hannah's got one if you want one.
No, she's got one.
Okay, what you're going to do, this is highly complicated. Be ready, because this is the Deborah Bailey signature look. It's been patented and everything. Just kidding. Okay, so what you're going to do is sponge tip applicator. You're going to take that amber glaze. I called it amber glaze for the first 2 years on all the videos. It was all wrong. And somebody, I think Paula Grazier is the one that said, Deborah, do you know that you're saying the wrong name of that? Who cares? You can't die from this. Okay, so you're going to take the amber glaze. It should be amber glaze because it kind of looks like glaze. And you want that spot of color to look like that. You want it intense. You want it a lot of color on that sponge tip applicator. Then what you're going to do, now are you doing this or did you want to try?
Sure.
Are you sure? I'm not strong arming you or anything. I mean, since we're two friends, I don't want to push the envelope. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take this color on this sponge tip applicator, and you are going to place, let me have your mirror, Justina, your mirror. Okay, this is what you're going to do. You're going to take that color on that sponge tip really hard, and you're gonna spot that right above your iris, dark. I mean dark. Okay, just like that. Just barely a spot. Okay, then we're gonna blend. So go ahead. Okay, Lauren, you're gonna spot it right there, and I mean I want it dark. So you look like you have a spot of gold on your eyelid. Because you will. Sorry, Justina. Are you doing the airbrush eyelid too? Okay. You know what you could do? Do one eye airbrush and one eye not. And then look at your fiance or your husband and say, which one do you like? And he'll go, none of it. It looks awful. Because he won't be able to decide, why does it look different? So, you know, you could. A lot of ladies leave my table with one eye purple and one eye blue. Give them what they want. You know? Okay. Oh, did you do both eyes? Okay. I like the light touch. It's okay. It's not bothering me. Okay. Then after you get your spot, you're gonna take your crease brush again, not your blending brush. After this video, if the company sees it, they might change the name of this brush. Okay. So what you're gonna do is blend, barely blend that gold spot, barely, just light hand, just to give it a little bit of a, just to say you did. All right. After that, if you've got liner, a black liner, a brown liner, or steely, whatever it is that you've got, go ahead and do what you normally do with your liner. Don't try anything new tonight, or you're going to disrupt your eyeshadows. So if you do just the top, do the top. If you do just the bottom, if you've never done liner, don't do liner tonight. Go home and learn liner. Okay? So get it on, top and bottom, or whatever it is that you normally do. Okay. And rule of thumb with liners is you don't ever go past where your lashes stop growing. So like either come down like about 30 or 40% down, but see my lashes grow all the way over here. You never want to go past where your lashes stop growing. Okay? But normally you aren't going to go that far, but I've seen it. It's not good. We'll have to cut that out. Right, Candace? Cheap seats. Yeah. You learn anything tonight? You taking lots of notes?
I am.
Okay. And then, of course, after your liner comes your mascara, which is in a little mascara tube like this. Your little demos. Go ahead. And what I love about this mascara demo is that the applicator is the same applicator that's in the Ultimate Mascara, so it really gives you a feeling on how our mascara is. Sorry, there you go. That it's been christened. Wow, my thumb's never going to be the same. Okay. And mascara is best to do a little on this eye, go to the other eye. Go to this eye, go to the other eye. Keep going back and forth. The thicker you want them, the more times you keep going back and forth, because it gives one eye to dry a little bit. You come back, and all you're doing is you're doing product on top of product as opposed to lashes. Because I don't have any lashes. Everything you see on my lashes is all product. Because I build and build and build and build. Now, while you're doing that, because ladies need to take their time on their mascara, we have a lip primer we do have a lip primer, but we have a lash liner, a lash primer. See consultants at my Selling Hope tonight. Okay? So we can't demo this, but if you want even more, you want your lashes to last longer, your mascara to last longer, you want it to stick on there like nobody's business. You prime your lashes first with our lash primer. It's $15, you guys. Put that on. I let mine set when I do mine. I think I did mine today. Yeah, I did do mine today. You let it set for about a minute, maybe a minute. Let it kind of set and then do your mascara. And I don't think you have to let it set for 5 minutes. Who has 5 minutes, right? You got some kid hanging on you or something. So, or a husband. Yeah. Okay, or both. Exactly. So the primer first and then the mascara. This is really an awesome product. We also have our lash and brow serum. It's like Latisse. Latisse is a good product, so I'm going to say it's like Latisse because ours is better. and it's cheaper. And this is, if you have problems with lashes, you need thicker lashes or brows, ladies. Ladies over 40, we have trouble because we've overplucked, and then we wonder why God doesn't give us more. So Latisse will. So anyways, this is 38 bucks, and all you do is at night, you swish on top of your lashes, you swish on your eyebrows, and within 4 to 5 weeks, little hairs start coming in. It's awesome. After about 10 weeks, you could be Farrah Fawcett. And then after 12 weeks, I mean, you know, who knows? You might have to go, you know, to Hollywood or something. But this is a fabulous product. But it's $38. It's a little more costly, but if you really are sensitive about your lashes, this is a really good product. All right, so you guys are looking alive, awake, and enthusiastic. Okay, so now what you're going to do, you're going to take your foundation brush. This is the only thing I use my foundation brush for at my bathroom. I was brought up to do my foundation with my clean hands. I was doing my satin hands, and then I put my foundation on. This is a fabulous foundation brush if you like to do your foundation with a brush. I don't, but this is what I use my foundation brush for. I use it every day. I'm going to teach you just basic strobing. There's advanced strobing, but we're going to do basic strobing. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that lightest color that you just used, your crystalline or your mousse, come on up here, Hannah. I'm going to show on you how I'm going to do this. Okay, because this is, again, remember up and out. Remember up and out. So you take your lightest eyeshadow that you've already used, you get a little bit on back and front of that foundation brush, and because I know Hannah so well, and we're such good friends, she's okay with me touching her. And so what I want you to do is look at Kimmy, and where you want this, where we strobe, to get an up and out to bring up our cheekbones and really highlight our eyes. And then I'm going to turn around so that other people can see too. And you kind of turn that over. You want a V going under your eye and over your eyebrow. And don't worry about being able to see it. Yes, you can see it because we're going to blend. Okay, so now go ahead and come over here. Oh, actually, just kind of show them. Did you see how we did that, Lauren? You can see it over my thing. Could you guys see that over there? Okay, let's turn over here. Okay, so right over her eyebrow and under here. Now, don't you feel that foundation brush? Isn't that awesome? Don't you have to have it for $10? Okay, so now go ahead and sit down. And so you're doing an outside V. And then I want you to go ahead and do the other side. And it's okay if you can see it. It's okay if you can see it because we're going to blend. This is basic strobing. There's more advanced strobing. Have your consultant teach you it. Don't look it up on YouTube because I don't think you can really learn it there. I think you got to learn it from your consultant at your next appointment. Some of my ladies come back for 2 and 3 glamour appointments because we didn't get it right the first time. If they leave and they're not happy, have them come back again. It's so awesome. We can always do a different look. Now, after you're done with that, you're going to take your, you guys are doing great. And again, what this does for you is if you've had 8 or 10 hours at work and you only were on 6 hours of sleep, this is going to help you. I mean, because I know everybody's on that schedule. This is going to help you look so much more awake and so much more alert. It's going to raise your cheekbones up. All right, so now what we're going to do is move to blush. And I said I didn't like that blush, right? Oh, you will hate that blush, Anna. Did anybody bring any blush samples? You got any shy blush over there, Kimmy? Because if not, I'm just going to rip it right off of here.
I have a full one.
Oh, we like full. Could we use full, Hannah? Yeah,
suppose,
sure.
yeah.
Wow, you're the one, man. Thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do is on your little card, this is your cheek color. You're going to take your cheek color and you're just going to use this. You're going to take your brush. Now here's the Scooby. In the brush set, you get 2 big, not that one, this one. And you're going to use this brush. I don't need to use your brush. I'm going to use my brush. Okay, so I always steal everybody's stuff. Okay, in the brush set, for $55, you get 2 big powder, you get 1 kind of blush brush and 1 powder brush. Some people don't use powder brushes. I use both of mine for my blush. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, we're going to act like you have 2 brushes like that are in the brush set. So you're going to take your first, your one that you have, we're going to just barely go over that cheek color on your sample. You can use that one. I like that one better, but you know. Okay, so you're gonna go over, get a little bit of cheek color. Now before you put that on, here's the Scooby. The secret of blush, is the new technique to get it on, to make you up and out, is you want to deposit most of the color back here on your temple, and you want to swipe it forward. So you have a little bit of a rocking C. You never pass the outside of your eye or the bottom of your nose. So this box is no color, all right? So deposit the color way back here on your temple, come back, and just kind of get the placement of the product. You should see a little rocking C. Then I'm going to show you how to use the two brushes in the brush set, because you might have to have the brush set later. Perfect, perfect. All right, so now, and then do both cheeks. And Justina, perfect, because I'm going to show you how to blend that. So go to the other cheek. The older we are, the higher we're supposed to wear our blush. And my mother always used to say before she passed away, she'd always say, "What's that mean? I had to wear it on my forehead?" I'm like, 80 years old saying, "Do I have to wear it on my forehead?" Every time I'd say that, I'd say, "Mom, not literally." Okay, so once you get it placed, then what you're going to do, you're acting like you have your two brushes in your brush set. Because you have two brushes in your brush set. So what you do is you place the color with that first brush. So now what you're going to do, take your brush on your little paper towel, get the remaining color off, and with that clean brush, which would be the second brush in your brush set, you're going to blend back. Blend back. So you're doing this. Blend back. Make sure that you hit the strobing. What did I do? So now the strobing, go ahead and blend that up. Come up here, Hannah. So, when you're hitting the strobing, again, all you're doing is coming back. Because you want the lines to go away, but the color to not. Now look at the difference between this side and that side just from the blending. See how the strobing just really highlights. Oh my gosh, okay, go back and do the other one. Oh, you got your own brush. Okay, yeah, it looks really, really good. Okay. Justina, awesome. Awesome. Christy, oh, you're kind of lighting up the third row there. Well, really the second row, but you know. Fabulous. Blend a little bit more. And if you get a little bit too much color, because our blushers last for 3 years because they're intense, the colors are intense. If you have a little bit too much color, use, you can always use your big blusher brush to kind of blend, or you take a little bit of your mineral foundation, because you all have the mineral foundation because you're Mary Kay customers. You dip that into your little mineral foundation and just kind of blend and kind of mute that color just a little bit. But the blushers, I love it that they're intense because they last forever. You get a lot of bang for your buck for that $12 for that refill. Okay, now lips. We're not going to do lip liner tonight because, I don't know, we're not doing lip liner tonight. So, but if you want your lip gloss, who in here wears lip gloss almost every day? Okay. If you want your lip gloss to really stay on and last more than an hour, because nobody's lip gloss stays on more than an hour, you got to put a lip color on first. That's where you get your lip gloss, the most mileage out of it. So go ahead and you've got your lip color that you're going to start with, either on your color card. You're going to rip this off. This is your lip color right here. Rip that off, and with one of your sponge tip applicators, you're using, no, you're not using that. And with one of your sponge tip applicators, or the applicator that is in there, yep, that's the one you want. Go ahead and get that lip color on. And our lip colors come in sticks, they come in tubes just like everybody else's, but for application and demo purposes, we're putting them on with sponge tip applicators. Okay? So go ahead and get that lip color on. You guys are really coming alive, man. Is everybody happy? You gotta go for ice cream or something. You can't just go home and wash this off. And maybe Burger King or chips and margaritas.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Can we go get that one?
And if it's a little strong, if your color's a little intense, blot with a paper towel or whatever you've got access to, a Kleenex. Blot a little bit if the color is a little bit too intense. Christy, yours is awesome.
Thank you. I love that color. Tuscan rose.
Yeah, it's really pretty. It's really pretty. Laura, you're coming alive, man. Man, you were cute when you walked in, but I didn't know how cute you were until you got some makeup on. It's awesome. It just enhances our natural features. Fabulous. Really pretty. Okay, then your lip gloss, go ahead and if you have a lip gloss already chosen for you, now what you're going to do is go ahead and put your lip gloss. Is that okay? Is it too dark? Too light? I do too. But I think I'm going to like this better on top of it. Okay, so that's your lip gloss. So go ahead and, now lip gloss, you don't have to take it all the way over to the corners, because if your lip gloss seeps over here to your corners, you're going to look like a puppet. So just on the bottom, kind of go out maybe, you know, maybe up to about 20%, maybe 20% on the top, because that lip gloss is going to move while you're talking and eating and everything else. Mariah, you got great lips, man. You know that, right? Yeah. Yeah, you got good lips, nice smile, really good. You guys are looking fabulous. The video people can't see how great a job we've done, but we've done really good. This is awesome. All right, and I am just going to take, while you guys are finishing up your lip gloss, I'm going to take just a couple of seconds and highlight your little order form. Now, consultants, I did a tactical error. Normally what I do is I stop a couple of times and I have them write down their colors on their, can be a wish list or this can be your order form. And what I would love for you to do as we close the program, not right now, but as we close, I want you to write down, even if over here, if you're just using this to have a documentation of your colors, I want you to write in the colors that you've used. Because when you're working with a lot of little stuff, like if you love the crease brush, or you love the concealer brush, or whatever the brush they call this, if you love this brush, this is a part of the brush set, write this down here under other products for $10. So you don't forget which is the brush that I really like. And then if you want the two brushes that Deborah really likes, then you got to write in the foundation brush, okay? So, but you can document all your wish list items over here on the left. If you want to take these products home with you today or tomorrow, your consultant will deliver them to you tomorrow. Extend the price over here to the right if there's something that you want. Now, a couple of things just to highlight. Our glamour our compacts come into disposable. We're into reusable and not disposable. We're environmentally correct. You know, we got awards from the environmental agency on our compacts because we're the only cosmetic company that actually reuses our compacts. It's not throwaway. Everything is individually customized. You can actually put 6 eyeshadows in here or 3 eyeshadows and a blusher. Your lipstick goes in here and your applicators. But as Julie, smart Julie, the English teacher for 16 or 17 years, she shows her customers how they can cram all their eyeshadows into the other side. And I'm like, brilliant, brilliant. Isn't that brilliant? And of course, you don't want to turn it upside down because those might fall out. But I'm telling you, that you could get your blusher in there and you can get 8 shadows in there. So that's how our face in a case is. So it comes, this is the compact, because see, these are all magnified in here. They pop in and pop out. So you know how you have that one little color, that lightest color, that's the one that you always use up the most, and you've got a compact of 8 colors. What do you have to do? You have to throw that stupid compact out to go get that one color, right? Well, the cosmetic world, they love that you have to go buy a whole new compact. Us, you pop out a little $8 refill, you pop another little $8 refill back in, and there you go. So that's the compact. That's the first one listed, Glamour Compact. So you're going to want to list all your colors, because here's the deal. If you don't get something tonight, or you decide, okay, I got to wait on it, you're going to call your consultant tomorrow, text her, oh my gosh, I can't live without that compact. My colors, I got home, and my husband, he just really thought I was something else, so I got to get all those colors. I look really, really good, right? Okay, you got to write down the colors, because she's never going to remember everything that you tried tonight, because I was all over the place. This is the mini compact, which holds 6 eyeshadows, or 3 eyeshadows and a blusher. And what Lisa Blackmore has showed us is you can actually cram 2 more eyeshadows with your applicators in here. Or if you're Julie, you could actually probably fit 6 more in there. I love that you guys are like, you know, that's awesome. So those are our 2 compacts, reusable, not disposable. They're on special tonight, normally filled up with your lip gloss or lipstick, not both. You have to make a choice. Normally the compact is $72, tonight it's only $64. Yes, tonight only. These are tonight's specials. The mini compact is normally $70, it's on sale for $62 tonight. The brush collection, we talked about that. You get 5 tools. You get these 5 tools, all real hair, half pony hair and half goat hair. Goat hair is the most demandable, like, glamour brush hair right now. Isn't that so glamorous? You know that you're using goat hair on yourself? Okay, but it's half goat hair, half pony hair. You get this little storage thing. I mean, your brushes fit over here. You get a little compartment to put all your compacts in and everything else. And this little bag right here zips off and zips on. Isn't it? Whoa, go, oh, okay. So that's your brush set. Normally $55 for all 5 tools. You're only as good as your tools. Tonight it's on special for $50, okay? Makeup finishing spray. This is the coolest thing. When Randy Rubin and I won the first makeover that Mary Kay ever did, they did it, we went to seminar, they made us over for 3 days. It was the funnest thing, limos and grapes and wine and everything. It was so cool. We felt so out of pocket. But anyway, so when they spent 3 hours on my makeup. They spent 3 hours on her hair because she had remember Randy Rubin had all that hair. So they did my makeup. I'm like, how come they spend 3 hours on, did I need 3 hours of work on my face? So the guy, my makeup artist, after he was done, he actually took hairspray out of his boudoir and sprayed my face with actual hairspray. He goes, shut your eyes really tight and don't breathe. And he sprayed my hair with hairspray. Now we have something a little more sophisticated, FDA approved finishing spray for the face. So I'm going to sample this on Hannah just really quick. Do you mind if you're the kind of turn this way so the video people can see you? It's called the what?
The guinea pig.
Yeah, the guinea pig. I'm so sorry. She's like, I'm so glad I came, Deborah. I've only known you for 48 hours. Now here's the deal. This is like the puffer thing at the eye appointment. You know when they puff that thing in your eye? You always go like this. But it's okay, you're among friends, okay, new friends. So always put your hand on her shoulder, brace her, and then you have to shut your eyes. Okay, now this is gonna feel really weird. Ready? Oh, your eyes look awesome, Hannah. Your eyes look fabulous. Your eyes look, when you were like that, I was like, oh, mesmerizing. Okay, so shut your eyes. Okay, ready? Oh, you did good. Okay, one more. You do a cross, okay? Let it dry for maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Don't touch your face, just let it dry. Your makeup will last forever. I mean, forever. It's awesome. It's $18. If you want to be sprayed later, we can. Eye primers 12, cream eye colors 14, cream eye color brush, lash primer, we went through that, eye pencil, lip pencil, mascara, intensity mascara. Y'all heard about our intensity, the builder, $18. Oh my gosh, it's off a back order. The company ordered in 1.9 million units. They thought that we would sell 1.9 million units of this new Builder 200% mascara in 4 months. We sold 1.9 million units in 3 days. So it's been on back order for months. Back order. Well, everything came off of back order so you can get your intensity mascaras and get all blown up on your lashes. Okay, so lip gloss, you got all that. All right, other Miracle Set. If you need to stock up on your Miracle Set, it's on sale tonight for $90. You can list out other products that you're interested in because I did such a wonderful job. And if you spend over $125 on this order form, you get to take another 10% off your entire order, okay? Specials and discounts for tonight only, and this is either your wish list or your order form, okay? Now the only other thing that we did not do is the facial peel. Do you guys want me to do that really quick or do you want me to stop? Because we could put it on. You could start the ticket game, I'll do the timer, and then we can go around and wipe it off. All right, have you guys heard about this, help me, glycatic? Glycotic. See, you two, you be a top cat like
I usually do this though.
I usually do, you know, I've only done it for the last 2 or 3 glamour appointments. Right after they're done with their eyes. I don't want to interrupt them on their eyes, so right after their eyes is when I did that, if you want to put that in your notes. All right, now this, what I want to show you is, this is one of our directors. Her assistant accidentally did this to her hand with this facial peel. It's a facial peel. It's a help me? Glycolic. Fabulous facial peel. Okay. But anyways, it is a big time exfoliator. You only use it once or twice a week. It's not strong. It makes your skin so soft. So what we're going to do, everybody give us a hand, and we are going to put, but anyways, look at that before and after. She accidentally only did one hand. And her director, her boss went, "What's your hand?" She goes, what was she doing? She was doing her glycolic. I'm never going to get it. It took me 2 years to say microdermabrasion, but I can say microdermabrasion. Okay, so she did this, and she must have been just doing this, you know, after she was done and not even knowing it. Look, pass around that picture, but I want that picture back because I don't have another one of those. Okay, give us a hand, and then what you're going to do is you just kind of blend it in. It feels like silk.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so just do your the back of your hand. Okay, so just kind of, you don't have to really rub it in, just kind of get it on like this. Now, the secret is we have to set the Superman timer for 10 minutes. All right. When this bings, no matter what Lisa's saying, we have to wipe this off. And at the end, you guys can formalize your orders and put your orders together for your consultants if there's some things you can't live without. So what we're doing now is because you've been listening to me for so long, Justina, your makeup looks fat. Do you like it? It looks beautiful. Look at her, shut your eyes, Hannah. Look at hers. She did really good, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And Christy, I can see yours from here. Thank you. I mean, Gloria looks like $1 million. I don't know your name. What's your name? Beth. You look fabulous. Do you like it? It looks awesome. Oh my God, it looks really good. I love your lip color. It looks really good. Oh, thank you, Kim. Did you get to see this over here? Okay, because now I'm taking it. Okay. So now, everybody looks like, Lauren, are you so excited about your lip? Honey, shut your eyes. Oh, you ended up perfect. I was a little